Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, Army extraordinaire, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center today to talk to you about the Transcend. This is the 30 MKS. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure if you call, if you email, or if you stop by Beckley's Camping Center, you ask for Paul, the Air Force guy. Now, if this is the first time that you're watching my videos, please do subscribe. You'll see a little button down below. You can subscribe. If you're returning, or if you'd like to watch the video in a little faster mode, there's a little wheel down right next to the subscribe button, or right down the bottom there. You can see I have it listed, showing you right here. You can actually speed up the video and sort of go a little bit quicker. But let's get on to this Transcend. Now, on the front of the camper, what you're going to notice, you're going to have a power tongue jack, two 20-pound bottles, LP bottles, and behind that, you're going to be able to put up to two batteries, if you wish, if you're going to be doing extended boondocking. But you're also going to notice how this metal in the front, it overlaps each other. So you have it coming from the top, and it's overlapping, much more durable than what you see on other campers. So this is the front of the Transcend. Now, when you go to look at a Transcend, what I want you to try to go ahead and feel is check out the siding on these. This is not your typical aluminum siding that you see on RVs. So make sure that you beat on the side of this and do the same thing when you're checking out other models that have the metal for the siding here. Now, they do a lot of things that they do on their upper scale trailers, such as the Imagine and Reflection. It's such that they're putting the solar connector here. If you want to put a solar pan on here, you can do that. It's a Furrion solar charger. The other thing they do for this door is you'll notice that as you open it, it has a magnet instead of having that plastic catch on the top. So as you can see, you could very easily open that if you only had one hand available. Now let me show you what's inside here. So now when you're looking inside here, this is where you're going to have some control panels. This is where you're going to hook up your freshwater hose. And you're going to also notice the little blue valve there. You turn that to fill your freshwater tank here, or you turn it down to go ahead and be on city water. You also notice right above that, you're going to have your battery disconnect. That way there you can disconnect your battery when you're not plugged in, so you're not draining your battery. Also, you're going to notice above that, of course, your cable and satellite connectors, as well as 110 power. Now, to bring your water hose up through that hole in the bottom there, what you're going to be doing with that is to keep critters from coming up through there, get some brass wool. Now, looking through your pass-through from your door side, you're going to notice that you have a light on either side. The great thing about these lights, they have a motion sensor on them. So that way there, you're not having to futz around trying to find out where the light is to turn it on. You'll be able to just find your stuff a lot easier. Now, you're going to notice how nice and long the awning is. The other thing you're going to notice, even with the awning tilted down, it is not touching the top of the door. So that way there, you can have the rain running off there. You can hold that awning down so that you're able to enjoy sitting under the awning even if it's raining outside. Some other things you're going to notice under the awning, you're going to have the stereo speakers. So you'll be able to play music out here. I'm going to go over a few more things when we get inside about that. Also, 110 power outlet. You can also fill your freshwater tank from this side. So you have two different ways of filling your freshwater tank. And then also towards the back, you're going to notice you have your outside kitchen, which is made up of a refrigerator and a 2-burner cooktop. Notice that the door is holding itself up. It's a magnetically held up door. And then to the rear, what you cannot really see, that does have a sprayer port so that you're able to rinse things off. You're also going to notice your ladder, your spare tire, and it's also wired and framed for a Furrion rear observation camera. Now, the nice thing with this awning, it's an electric awning, but you can see how you bend the arms just to to actually slant the awning. If you wanted to, on the tube on the awning itself, you could hang some additional lighting from it using the 110 outlet on the outside. But the beauty of this electric type awning versus the other ones is the fact that you don't have to readjust, you don't have to straighten these awning arms out prior to putting the awning in. Now you're going to notice on this Transcend that you have the heavier duty proven mechanical slides, not the lighter weight electric or cable slides. And of course you're going to have the stabilizer jacks on all 4 corners. This is going to be a heated and closed underbelly. As you can see underneath, everything is heated and enclosed. So now you do have your sewer, which is right forward of the wheel here. Low point drains are right forward of that as well. Now you're going to have 2 different gray tanks. One is going to be in the event that you have a washer dryer. The other is going to be for your kitchen and the bathroom. So it's all right here. And you're also going to notice that you have a black tank rinse, so you're able to rinse out the black tank when you're done camping. So as you're going in the door, you're going to notice you have the nice aluminum steps. You're going to have a nice large grab handle to get yourself in the camper. So as you come in the door, I'm just going to give you a quick preview, then we'll start looking at this. So this is the rear of the camper where you're going to be spending most of your time. So right as you come in the door, you're going to notice, first thing you're going to notice is you're going to have a motion sensor light. Great thing about that, you're camping and it's dark out, it's going to make it nice. You set that on sensor. You come in, you're not having to try to figure out where your light switch is. It'll just come on. You'll be able to see where you need to turn lights on, which is right as you come in the door, which is right here. This is where you'll check your power. Check your levels, ceiling lights, exterior light, water pump. Also has your gas and electric water heater. I'll have a link down below on how to operate that. This is an Atwood water heater. Slide out controls. You're going to have one for the bedroom, and then of course your main slide, which is right here, which is your dinette refrigerator slide. And then of course for your awning. So that's all right here. Now right down below this is where you have your Coleman Mach thermostat, which is right there. That'll control your heat as well as the air conditioner. So of course you're going to have your sofa here. Now that is a tri-fold sofa that'll open up to a nice little bed. Notice that you have a 110 outlet right behind it. Makes it kind of nice in case you need to charge something while you're sitting there. And then right above that, you're going to have some cabinets for some storage. Let me show you how deep these storage cabinets are. Kind of give you an idea of how much storage space you would actually have. So that's pretty good storage, tall and deep. Now you're going to notice the TV is where you can watch it if you're laying on the sofa or if you are sitting at the dinette here. And then of course look at all the windows that you have right along here. Now I know they've heard you. This is a very similar floor plan to the 28 MKS. Difference is this one's going to have a slide in the bedroom. Now I know somebody had a question about, do they offer a fireplace there? There's not one offered by the manufacturer. If that is something you really wanted, I'm sure a reputable RV dealer would be able to accommodate that. There'd be quite some work to put one in there. You'd lose a number of drawers. But anything is possible. It comes down to whether or not it's worth the additional costs. So as you can see, these drawers, they are full extension drawer glides. So it gives you a ton of storage. Now I know in the 28 MKS, one of the concerns was not enough outlets for your coffee makers and things of that nature. And I think that they've listened to your concerns, because as you can see on this particular one, you have an outlet on either side of this window here. You have one back in the back corner. And then you also have one to the right of your sink. So here's the kitchen. And looking at it, as you can see, you have plenty of storage above the counters as well as below the counters. Plenty of drawers as well as cabinet space. And this is your pantry. just open this up. As you can see, it's nice and wide as well as deep. Lots of storage there. Now, something you should consider when you're looking to purchase your travel trailer is, and this may be a concern for you, it may not be, but when the slide is in, are you able to get to your refrigerator? And in this one, you would be able to, as you can see, because when that slide comes in, you have access to your entire kitchen other than your pantry. So you're able to get to the refrigerator, you get to the oven, you can get to the sink, all that while you're walking in here. You can see it's a couple feet that you have access to. Now, I would not recommend that you sit on the dinette while the slide's in. You will notice over time that flooring will start separating from the dinette booth and from the walls on the slide outs. Just my recommendation. So you also have a good sized refrigerator freezer here, as you can see. And I'll put a video down below on how to operate this Dometic refrigerator. Nice long U-shaped dinette booth that makes a bed. So you actually have two beds up in this area. You have the sofa as well as a dinette booth. You're going to have storage down below the dinette booth. You're going to be able to access that from the doors on the ends, or if you take the cushions off, you can get to it from the top as well. And plenty of windows in here. Now in your kitchen, of course, you do have you can see the oven, your 3-burner cooktop has a microwave. You even have the fan to go to the outside, so if you're cooking, but you also have a fan right above here. And the nice thing about this fan, if you want to upgrade it, you can upgrade it, but the nice thing about this type of fan over the fantastic vent fan is you don't have to open a window. Now we say, well, what's the benefit there? Well, that's still going to exhaust things. However, you don't have to open a window, so if it's hot outside, you're not bringing all that hot air in, or if it's cold out, you're not bringing all of that cold air in either. So it's kind of a nice little feature. Now, I'd recommend you put a cover over that so you can operate it in the rain. Now, on this model, you're going to have 2 air conditioners, or you have the option to have 2 air conditioners, like say. It is a 50 amp coach. But, people say, well, Paul, gosh, that air conditioners here in the living area, boy, I'm not going to be able to, when I'm watching TV or listening to music and things, I'm not going to be able to hear anything. You need to go ahead and turn one of these on when you go look at it. These Coleman Mach air conditioners are very quiet. The other nice thing they have is they have this quick cool feature. So if you're hot, you come in and that cold air will dump right on top of you. Really cools off this area quite nicely. Now you might have thought that I forgot about the Jensen. This is a Jensen AM/FM CD stereo with the DVD player. It also has dual zones for your speaker systems. You have inside, outside. It's Bluetooth capable. You have a USB port, aux plug, number of different things. So it's quite the upgrade for your stereo. So what I like about what Grand Design does is with pocket doors. So you have a pocket door for the bedroom there. You have a pocket door for the bathroom. So it makes it nice. So even with the door open, it's not in the way of your hallway or inside the bathroom. It's kind of a small sink, but you still have plenty of room on the counter. You have your 110 power. You can see you have medicine cabinet with plenty of storage above it, below it. Behind your toilet, above it, you also have another storage cabinet. And of course you can see the vent fan in the bathroom. That way there any steam and things in the bathroom, you go ahead and evacuate out of there. And a nice big shower. And this one has the specially imported, as you can see, this is the Italian tile, specially imported from Italy that they use. So they're using high quality stuff here. Plenty of room in front of your toilet there. So some of these bathrooms get rather tiny, but as you can see, adequate space in this one. So now as we're going into the bedroom, you're going to notice that you have a nice little dresser, a little nightstand there, if you would call that. Also has space for a TV up above. You see a nice window that you can open. And of course, this does have the air conditioner in it. Now, the front AC, well, actually the rear AC, is actually ducted into this bedroom. But then this air conditioner will work just this room, so you can have this room as cold as you would like. Now, you're going to notice you're going to have also pocket doors for your closet. And you can see how wide that opens up. And then, of course, this does have another sensor light in here. Gives you nice, and then look at all the storage you have on this side here. You can see this is already set up for a washer and dryer. Now you can put a combination unit on this side if you wish. Or on this side, if you didn't want to put a combo, you can put your dryer on this side and your washing machine on the opposite side. As you can see, it's already powered for it. And it's set for where you're going to put the vent. Now, if you did put a washer dryer in it, then obviously you're going to lose those shelves, but that is something that is available. Now, this one does have a queen bed in it. You can see nice lighting behind it, windows on either sides, nice little shelving on your bed, and a little 12-volt connection there if you want to charge your phone. You also have a 110 outlet down over here, which with the proper size or length charger, you could go ahead and charge your phone with that. So this is the bed area. Now on this side, your 110 outlet's hidden right back up in this area. So it's right there, but now you're gonna have nice drawers, and look at how far that drawer pulls out. So you have two drawers, and then you're gonna have cabinet space, and then above that you're gonna have nice little additional hanging space, or if you'd like to make, you know, additional little storage boxes in there, you could do that for yourself. Now you can see that the when your doors are open, they have little latches on the outside. It also has a latch to close it. So if you want to leave it closed as you're traveling, you can leave it closed. And of course, additional storage, you have storage up underneath your bed. So this would be for more bulky items and things of that nature. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 30 MKS Transcend from Grand Design. For any more information on this particular camper or any others, be sure if you call, if you email, or if you stop by Beckley's Camping Center, you do ask for Paul the Air Force guy. The specifications as well as my contact information will be down below. I do appreciate you watching, and I'm going to come back at you again soon. Take care.